Hello and welcome to the Tarkus Zone. Thank you for joining me. Today we're playing the game Palia, and it's day 6. And on day 6, I've pretty much unlocked most of the recipes that I wanted to unlock. I've got 11,000 gold still, gold coins. And I'll tell you what, just plant tomatoes. Just plant your tomatoes and then buy whatever you need to buy. So like the fabric is 190 gold coins to buy fabric. Now, you're better off not bothering making the cotton and putting it through the loom process. Just buy the fabric outright. Because the tomatoes, I mean, that's the crazy thing about this, is you can buy all the fabric you want and all the leather you want, and you'll still be ahead of the game if you're just selling the tomatoes out of the, is this guy asking me to do, oh, Tish is asking me for something. Okay, Tish, what do you want? All right, so you want to try to sell me something. What is it that I don't own? Recipe, hardwood. Oh, that table looks pretty cool. Oh, I like this. I like that. I'm going to buy that recipe. What's this recipe? I'll buy that recipe too. I'll buy the silk recipe. I'll buy that recipe. I mean, I've got, it's crazy how much money that I get in this game by just selling tomatoes. So when I was trying to make the I'm just buying all these recipes. When I was trying to make the linen myself, the process of growing the linen or growing the cotton was just nuts. Chat with her while I'm here. See if I can get some renown. I did. Okay, so basically, I just buy the fabric and leathers outright. I don't bother using the looms anymore. It's easier just to grow the tomatoes and sell the tomatoes, because you get so much gold for those that you can just buy anything you need in town. So my play time in this game has really just been me running down to the town and buying items that I might need. Now, there are some items that you can't get from the vendors, and those are easy to go out and get. I mean, for 6 days, I mean, I pretty much have done, I would say, 80% of this game. I mean, I guess right now, I can't buy any more plots to grow in. As you can see, I've added windmills to my property. I bought those 2 windmills. They don't actually do anything. They're just decoration. I added an entire bigger structure to the back of my house, this huge structure to the back of my house. Did that. Added this side structure. I mean, and we're going to go inside and you're going to see how decorated. I went and I tried to make everything I possibly could make in the game. So my house is pretty decorated. It looks pretty sweet. And that's all I do. I've done all of this that you see here by just growing tomatoes and buying schematics and buying the stuff that I need, and just going out maybe 5-10 minutes to getting the logs and whatnot. And before, when I was trying to make the fabrics myself by planting the cotton takes forever to grow. The cotton became one and done. So once it did grow, once the thing did grow, it was done. At least with the tomatoes, see, that one disappeared. These got wheat on it. That one didn't disappear. So the tomatoes don't always disappear. So they're not one and done. So one tomato seed, if you were to, for the entire longevity of the one tomato seed, that one tomato seed can roughly make you 40 gold, maybe 50 gold per seed. And then the cotton was one and done. I was like getting one cotton. Like here, I got, if you look down in my inventory, I got 29 tomatoes that sell at 34 a piece. So obviously I'm making more than that because then now all the tomatoes died. So it's ridiculous. I mean, they sell for 34 a piece, and I can just, for what, 4 tomatoes, I can just go buy the fabric. I can go buy the leather. I don't need to mess around with hunting. I don't need to mess around with anything. And what I do is when I go to town, I then just pull the items that I want to keep into my storage, So every time I go to town, I buy a few more fabric. See, I even got 4 seeds during that harvest. So I have 4 seeds. I'm gonna have to hoe. Not every time that you use up a tomato plant, you need to hoe. It's occasionally that happens. I got like the number 2 hoe. I didn't see a purpose of. I mean, it works just fine. Unless the higher hoes do something else. These hoes just seem to be fine. So then the seeds that I just got for basically free from harvesting are basically replacing. I'm just short one, I believe, because I believe I got 1 square. Oh, I got 2 squares. So I'll pull the seeds out of my inventory that I have already made. The tomato seeds, where are they? Okay, so here they. I got 118 of them. No, is that 130 of them? So I just, whoop, I thought I hit the, why is it, I am hitting the 6 command. Why is it using, why is it not, oh, because I'm not doing the right, I was in the wrong, I was trying to plant a tomato and not the tomato seed. All right, so that's how I've been making my money in this game, is just doing what you just saw me do, just replant the tomatoes with the seeds that I get, and I can make my own seeds if I want. So those are the tomatoes that I got for that one harvesting, and we'll go to this box here and we'll just sell it. So 1,300 gold is what I'm going to make by that one harvest, and I can harvest the field every hour on the hour. That's the craziness about it. So it won't take long for me to get my gold back. It really won't. And what I have to water, the watering process is not that bad. And this is going to, so in 40 minutes or, yeah, no, actually, yeah, in about 40 minutes, I will be able to harvest this field again and get another 1,300. Now, on average, I get about 2,000. The RNG wasn't that great that time around. There was one time this afternoon when I harvested, I ended up getting 3,300 gold for the tomatoes for one harvest. So again, if you're gonna try to go if you need fabric and you want to try to go grow the cotton route and then go to the loom and wait for the loom to make the fabric, it just seems like a dirty process to do that, especially when the vendor in town is just selling it, and you can just recoup the money easy peasy with little to no effort. Because again, look what I'm doing here. I'm watering all the tomatoes, and this is all I have to do. I've got to make sure that I've got them planted, got them watered, and now I have to do nothing for another hour. And with the cotton, when I grew that, it was always getting weedy. Some was growing at different intervals. They were just looking shabby. And by the time I got done, it ended up, I had maybe 13 of these 13 squares dedicated to cotton, and I ended up getting like 3 fabric out of it. And I'm thinking to myself, for those 13, 14 squares that I used, I would have gotten 10 times the amount of gold back from just planting the tomatoes and then just buying them outright. And that's what I've been doing. So, dig it for what it is. I think tomatoes are just a little beastie in this game. They're easy to get, easy to water, easy to maintain. It just works out well. And so when it comes to the loom, if I've got animal skins, I will run those through the loom. But right now I got 100 leather in storage. I got 23 fabric. And then when I go to my bench to make something, what I do here is I try to make things I haven't made before. So anything with the green check, I've made it. So let's just go down here. So here, I haven't made this bookshelf. So when you make something new in this game that you haven't made before, you get a chance to open up another schematic. So I'm just going to open up that. That's the pantry. So the item that I made is this bookshelf here. I wonder if I can't stick that there. Can I stick it in this corner? No. So I got to just find a good home for it. I think I've got a good place for it over here. I think I can get it on this wall. Yeah. There you go. So that bookshelf went in there. And then I go back. Now, when it comes to, I needed planks for that one. So you will have to, I mean, I would say get your own, oh wow, what's this one here? Display case. I need, that's easy to get. So the planks is what I'm going to need next, and for making more furniture. And that I would suggest going out and getting. It's not really hard to, I've got 99 logs here, so I'll start making planks. But going and getting logs is what, 5 minutes? I wouldn't go and suggest going buying logs. I mean, they're so easy to make or get and make. Like I've got trees even here on my homestead that I can cut down. It's just a few minutes and I'll have all the planks I need. I mean, one tree gives me 21 logs. I haven't even left my homestead. That gave me 20. So now I can just run in there and slap some more on the sawmill, and that gives me the planks I need to make more furniture. Oh, and I already had 31 in the hopper. Does this one have any in the hopper? This one's got 13 in the hopper. So, you know, and so that's really the main component to a lot of these furnitures is either the logs or the planks. So let's see what else I can make that I haven't made before. All right, so this one I'm going to have to get rocks to make the glass panes or the glass panels. Same thing with this wall cabinet. It's going to be the glass panels. Those you're going to need to make with the glass maker. Those are not hard. You just go get rocks. I mean, that's a stone. Just regular stone you put into the glass hopper. What's this one? Oh, this was plant fiber. I haven't made that yet. I'm just looking at things that I haven't made. I haven't made this yet. What is this? This is a dress form. So let's make that. That's going to unlock something else. Let's unlock this. It's a flower planter. And then I hit 4 to get that. I'll just put it right here. I mean, really, that's what this game has come down to, is just making furniture. There's not really many quests left to do. This is the glass thing. Oh, I do have glass pane sitting in the hopper. And I've got stone ready to go. So there you go. How about this one? This one got any? No. So I just have to go get some stone, but I do have 5 of the panels now. But that's it, really, folks. I think I'm going to end my video series on this game to day 6, which is today. I don't think you need to see any more of the game because there's not really much more to see. I mean, it's really going and talking to the NPCs daily, getting renown. They send you mail every once in a while and ask you to do a task. But for the game itself, I mean, it's been really easy. I mean, it hasn't been that hard to get the things that I've gotten in this game. I mean, I think I've exhausted what I feel that I need to do in the game. I mean, I guess I could try to make this building as big as possible. I might still do that. But Starfield's coming down the pike, and Meet Your Maker just did an update, and I'm going to be doing some Meet Your Maker videos pretty soon on the new update. So this is it, folks. Day 6. And that's that. All right. Well, thank you for joining me. And this has been the Tarkus Zone.